surprises, a lot of things that doesn't make so much sense on paper, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it work.
Prepare for
Yeah,
battle.
right now it's just fun stuff for them, and I mean, to be fair, you gotta keep it fun and interesting. It's also not like it's a terrible draft, like Pudge safe lane, yeah, it gets played a lot. Auto mid, yeah, it gets played a lot. Off lane, Undying, no, doesn't really get played a lot, but okay, it's a hero, I guess. One plus is that Wyvern with the Aghanim Scepter does do a lot of damage against the Pudge this game, so that's at least one plus that they have on the side of EU rejects, but for the most part, it's gonna be really hard to kill off a Pudge.
Yeah, I do like something that EU rejects are doing. They have wards on cliffs. The best one would be on the enemy cliff, but those wards might help them to swap lanes. And if they're able to have the Timber on Undying lane, then they might get a good game, because it feels like the win condition for them would be the Timber zone. Because if he has the items, it's a good game for the Timber. Like, the thing is, he is not going to be hitting Tombstone, he's not going to be hitting Dag, but if he's able to kite it, and he is, he can have a nice game. Especially, he needs something to dispel the Vessel, Lotus Orb, maybe EU Scepter, even BKB in this game. But he's hooked.
Okay, Jesse on the run. Does get tickled there, it seems, by Miracle for the first bounty attempt, and Jesse's gonna head bottom, it seems, to lane up against Miracle and GH. Hook again, and Jesse is kind of stuck. Could level Timber Chain to try and cut his way down to low ground, which is exactly what he's going to do, and walk towards the lane, but that is most of his tangos already gone. J4 is trying to just keep Miracle at bay for now. Well, yeah, Miracle starting to show us why he's playing the Pudge safe lane this time around.
Yeah. So no lane swaps. I would love to see, especially with the bans they made, it seems like they wanted to do that, because again, I think it's a bait fix, like the Batrider into Monkey.
Almost first blood for EU rejects, and that is Shad getting it secured with the Starbreaker, taking down Kuro. Mind Control stole 12 strength already. God, that is some nuisance. Miracle actually does get to kill onto Jesse in the bottom lane. Miracle's dropping low, but he's staying alive, and J4 is now going to get bullied back, because the Pudge is also severely tanky.
Yeah, same story from game 1. You don't want to see that happening on a Timber lane. Although he's still level 3, level 4, especially level 5, he can at least like survive, no problem, and have a decent lane, guarantee some last hits, which is having trouble as of now. I guess the only lane which is going as supposed to is the mid lane, because the BOT, so you're kind of like mirroring the enemy build, J4.
Yeah, oh, that hook from Miracle. Add in those Flesh Heap stacks. Nice little addition, of course, towards the bottom lane Pudge of Miracle. He's now in a bit of trouble because Jesse hurts with the chakram. However, Jesse doesn't get away. Timber Chain back. Miracle does have a hook available. They're looking for a fight bottom.
They should. Nigma is doing the right thing, because...
Oh, Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Oh, Jesse juking his way through. They get...
Oh, he showed. He should not have showed.
Yeah. Did he show and then TP?
No, he's showing that.
Now J4 being chased by Miracle, who's ready with the hook. Can he get it? Yes, he can. 3 kills for Pudge this game.
I mean, he showed hit one farm to the Koro and Undying, which is like stealing jungle stacks with the Tombstone.
GH dropping low, does stay alive from the huge raindrops coming through, and there is Miracle. He's raking up them easy kills. Flesh Heap stacks all the way. Toss back coming in. Big Boom Boom chasing down Shad. Does have himself the Celestial Hammer. Does he get away? He's going to try and use it as a bait, running the opposite direction, and with the phase boots should be able to run to the distance as well. Kuro, he's trying to catch up to Shad, but there's no toss target in range. Now there is. So Shad needs to be a bit careful, but Celestial Hammer is trying to get across. Kuro with the toss back. No, actually going to toss him up. Shad's going to be just alive. And J4 going for Miracle in the meantime. He does have a Vanguard. J4 is dropping low. Hook actually on his own teammate. but they don't have the damage to get rid of Miracle, and he's going to be just fine and dandy. GH going in, but there's the heal bomb in return. GH will fall. Shad's back in the bottom lane.
They're definitely under level. So now Clockwork finally with the book, he reached level almost 6, let's say, but Rubik's still level 5. So EU, they should be actually giving the mid lane to Rubik or Clock so they reach level 6, while Miracle, he dies here.
And he's gonna get cursed up, takes a lot of damage, heal bomb in, and Miracle dies his second death. Okay, they're finding the kills they need. Shad's gonna get kicked to the side. Hookshot actually comes in on Samil. This could be huge if they get the kill. Security cuts his way through. J4 still trying to chase, but that is some godlike movement speed on to the Keeper of the Light. Have a toss in Azantic. They do get the kill on Samil. Azantic doesn't get away. He does have the golden race rank to keep himself alive. Shot comes in with the Starbreaker. Kuro is going to have to pay the price. Toss gets stolen by Tanner in the process, but it is looking pretty good for EU Rejects.
They're in charge. He's very close to the vessel, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have any charge on it. So he should go for a support. Any kill, GH.
Okay, GH dive back is going to get taken down. Hook shot in, push back onto Samil. The Coddle is in trouble. Doesn't have a way out. The curse comes through, and there's going to be the damage brought in by Mind Control. Nice hook from Miracle on the side. Golden Race immediately used, though. And that should keep Azantic alive, because Shad is going to make sure the Starbreaker will be able to interrupt everything needed. Mind Control chasing enough down. That Tombstone on the high ground is doing a lot of work. Azantic is slowed to almost a dead stop. In comes Mind Control with the hammer damage. Does he get the right click in? No, he does not, but it's going to be the Nom Nom onto Shad. Will actually turn it into a Starbreaker. Smackdown, Mind Control. He's looking like he's in trouble. Or is he? Because in comes the Phoenix Egg. Heal from Shad on top of himself. Doesn't actually have the attack speed, or does he? Phoenix Egg does die just in time. Mind Control is going to be another one down, and that is a huge, absolutely. Shard next, of course, because Shard is insanely good. Probably one of the strongest shards in the game. Free BKB plus mobility during Starbreaker is a pretty big must. Samil on again. He's going to get dragged back. Samil just dropping quickly, taken down. Kuro. He's also caught inside the cogs. The rotations are nice. Toss stolen by Tanner again. And that should probably be the tier 1 tower towards mid. Samil dying it 4 times already this game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't want to jinx it with like Caster Curse, but it's really hard for Nigma to win this game. Really, really hard. Because now Timber is having a game. Wyvern has more net worth than Coddle. You don't expect that at all with this draft. I feel like they, on one hand, they went a bit crazy with the draft, but their playstyle with like Mind Control not joining fights, now he's gonna die again, I believe.
Undying, not the best late game hero out there. Samil hook shot it from J4. Downtown hit. They don't have a 4-step. Samil stuck. Winter Scourge holds him in place so Shad can get the Starbreaker in. We will get rid of Samil. Will they actually have a toss coming in? The Phoenix Egg, the Tombstone. They've got every tool they need. Shad is in trouble. They keep Samil alive in the process. Miracle walks in to get some Flash Heap stacks in the process. J4 is going to get blasted on the side. And now there are Spirit Vessel charges available. Kuro is very low to dropping. Chessie's going deep, but the Nom Nom from Miracle denies Chessie going further forward, and that is 3 kills from Nigma. It looks so good for EU Rejects, but it gets denied.
For Chivas, but it's GH. I just saying like my wrong opinion about it, you know.
Mind Control top side, pops his ulti. In comes Samil from behind. Gonna say hi. J4 is trying to go for the TP, but he's gonna get blasted by Samil. They're hunting for more because the rest of Nigma are smoked up as well. Tanner to be spotted. If he gets hit by the solo bind, he is very dead. That is going to be the case as well. Turns into the Undying for a brief amount of time before he falls.
You always want to do the Wyvern Curse.
Oh my god, Tanner, you beast! Catches Mind Control, but that's going to force all the TPs, and they're just going to back off because Mind Control has an Ags done as well. So he's going to steal 10 strength from everyone that he sees. That's going to turn into a big bad bully. There's Miracle. He's also got them hooking skills. Curse comes out, holds them down. Do they get the kill? It is Tiny that is cursed up in the process. And the hook, drag him back. Kuro in trouble. Smackdown. The Phoenix Egg gets dropped on the high ground. And the Tombstone. They're just going to back off. There's no reason to be there, considering they got the kill they wanted. though. Tanner might have to pay the price. Illuminate Blast. Tries to get the hook off. Samil pops the BKB running away. Mind Control's going to be left behind. He does not have Flash Golem, but he has 44 stolen strength. And there's a good hook from Miracle. Takes Chessie for a friendly lunch and will be taking him down in the process. Shed pops the BKB. Miracle trying to get the hook in. Zantic does have that Axe. Looking for Miracle. Miracle's charging forward. Zantic taking a lot of damage. Miracle's just killing them with his auras. They need to run away. Shad trying to bump up the damage, and Miracle gets cracked by Shad, but Samil's still here. He's got Spirit Vessel charges. Shad needs to be careful. He's going to go for the TP out. This is the rest of his team, but they're coming in from the side. The smoke is out. They get a catch here. If his detection comes out, Mind Control spots him through. The smoke has been broken. Kuro's dropping low. The Phoenix Egg guts drop next to the Wyvern. Zantic's going to try and run away. In the meantime, J4 gets bursted down. They're trying to pump out damage. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Shad still has his ulti available. The curse gets thrown out onto the Mind Control Undying. He takes a lot of damage. Doesn't get taken down though, because it's one beefy boy hitting another beefy boy. Actually, they're going back in. Shad, no fear. Zap comes out. GH is dead. Okay. Now it's a 3-on-3 all of a sudden. Wyvern does not have too much mana left.
Oh, the friendly fire.
Yep, that was a little bit of a mistake. The classic Pudge hooks the initiator and lift up, drag back. Shad going in, bringing a lot of damage. Miracle cancels his dismember. He's going to get taken down. The Phoenix Egg gets dropped, but it's next to enemies all over the place. They're just quickly getting rid of the Phoenix Egg. He's taken down. In comes the heal bomb onto Mind Control. He's in trouble next. Shad still has that Aegis. Boom! Shakalaka. That is going to be an absolutely disastrous team fight for Nigma. Coming through. And EU rejects. I mean, I'm so afraid to say it because I feel we're going to curse it.
Otherwise, I keep questioning myself, you know, like, is he right? Am I right? But when he changes his mind, I get happy.
Jesse
and by the
back, held in place, uses himself up. Bakura's got the toss. On towards Miracle, possibly. The toss gets stolen. Jesse dropping low. The heal bomb comes in. Jesse still staying alive, but eventually does get taken down. Shad, they kind of need to just disengage. The hook comes out. Miracle's got the range and does take Zantic for a nomming, but the curse gets thrown out onto Samil in the back end. Do they have the damage to get rid of Samil in the process? He pops the BKB, forced to get himself out of that area. Will turn around. Hookshot's actually going to miss the mark. Mind Control gets clapped because Shad still's got the age. He has nothing to fear. Miracle walks in, has the dismember available, but is going to get pushed out of position. GH does have the Phoenix Egg available though. Shad is going to get absolutely control, plus the Will of the Wisp is keeping them at bay. The Phoenix Egg gets dropped. They don't have the attack speed to deal with it. Actually, they're going to try and go for it. Shad, does he have the attack speed? Yes, he does. Takes it down, but Shad smacks down Miracle, and Samil is somehow still alive in the process. Just buffing out damage from behind the entire time. Now that Kuro has respawned, they're going to back off on the side of EU rejects. But 35 minutes in, that pretty much shows you exactly how much of a struggle bus it is this game. Rules to keep Chessie alive. Kuro can't get the toss back. Chessie gets hooked, but that's a very weird mechanic coming in. Wait, what? Chessie still gets dragged back by the hook. For some reason, I just love Dota. Still a beta game. Miracle's going to be able to slow him down, take him out. The Phoenix Egg gets dropped as well. And that's Winter Wyvern on the run. Zantic, can he disengage? Mind Control nearby. Zantic should be able to fly into the trees and get away scot-free. But yeah, that was hook timber chain shenanigans. Samil already has his Will-O-Wisp again. He just used it. Kato's cooldown reduction is so incredibly strong. In comes the heal bomb. Kuro's dropping low. Tanner doesn't get taken down. He is still alive. No Spirit Vessel charge on him, and Shad gets himself out of there as well. Does have a level 25, so can even use Starbreaker to just get rid of Wyverns going.
Too many dragons.
Yeah, everything's flying, and actually there are only 2 heroes flying.
Clock could be flying and he's not flying. Tiny could be working some tiny airlines, but we still...
Okay, Mind Control jumping in, gets used up immediately. Miracle E-Blade comes out. The Winter's Curse, though. Mind Control taking a decent amount of damage here. Actually taking a lot of damage. Mind Control dropping low. Mind Control is almost dead. Pops a BKB just in the nick of time. Phoenix Egg gets dropped, but Xantic doesn't have the attack speed to deal with it. Jesse just gets bursted down on the side. Shad needs to disengage. And they almost got rid of Mind Control, but I think Pudge got stunned while walking out of the cogs, and that cost them the kill.
Xantic is still around. You need to TP out. Okay, it's gonna be alive. They were trying to maybe force buybacks. And like force heroes out of position so they can kill. They cannot get Roshan.
Oh, that's a big kill if they can secure Shad, and they do. They burst him down. GH gets the kills. That's a 10-kill streak. He's 17, now 2, and 13 on the Dawnbreaker. They're walking into the pit, and are they? Well, he does have a buyback Solar Guardian. In comes the curse in the pit. They're actually interrupting it for a decent amount. The pushback comes through. Shad, does he have the damage? Yes, he does for one. Gets rid of Mind Control and Miracle. They both don't have a buyback available. That should be Roche in favor of EU Rejects, because I don't really see them getting this back in action. Tanner is in the meantime chasing in after GH, steals his spell, which is the Icarus dive. GH is going to get crushed, and that should, yeah, that is going to be Roche with the Aegis plus shard in favor of EU Rejects, which of course Shad would definitely love to have. Back. Kuro jumping in aggressively. He's trying to delay it. There's the Will-O-the-Wisp. But massive buybacks from Nigma. They really are trying to defend.
They have double edge. They should be able to with the double edge.
Jesse dodges it. Break comes out onto Samil. There's the Nom Nom, gets immediately cancelled. Steals Fleshy. Great job by Miracle, but he hooks at Xantic, who's out of mana as well. He's trying to fly to the high ground, and Xantic does not have the buyback available. Shad is dead. That's a dieback coming through, and Miracle hits a godlike hook. Samil gets the double kill. Phoenix gets dropped in the back line, and now Jesse, can he disengage? No, he cannot, because Kuro and everyone is chasing them down. This is disastrous for EU Rejects. It looked like it was just on the edge for them to get the Securo.
So when it's over, they'll burst the target, but if they do so, they will be stunned. They need to do that with BKB, and it's too long of a duration.
Oh, Miracle gets hooked up, taken down. First life is gone. That's the Aegis already taken care of, but the Will-O-the-Wisp comes out. The Winter's Curse onto Mind Control. That's going to drag him to the side. Actually, Tanner's going to drag him to the side. Continues the hook. He's going to get knocked. The damage from Miracle is just too much. Shad's going to chase in after Miracle. Can he get the kill onto the Pudge? And yes, indeed, he takes him down. Shad, big kill. Dieback coming out onto Miracle. Jesse is still alive as well. Shad needs to disengage as of Star Breaker to get rid of the debuffs from Samil, but he does not get the cost off. And again, Shad is dead. Xantic, he's trying to fly away from the Ignis, but there's Splinter Blast on onto Samil. The Kato is dropping low. Xantic, can he get the kill? In comes Chassis with that buyback, rejoining the fray, and Xantic will falter. It's Chassis against the world. No buybacks available on the side of EU Rejects. He's 1 versus 3, but they are 3 strength heroes, and he does chomp him down pretty nicely. Looking for more. Samil did the buyback, rejoined the fray, and Chassis, Mind Control, gets his first life taken care of course, because it is a Undying level 25. Actually went for the decay cooldown instead of Tombstone on death. That's an interesting choice. Jesse running away. Does he get away? Yes. No, he does not. Could not disengage. J4 is back. They drop the Tombstone. They're gonna go deep. 25 seconds until the Rubik is back. J4 should be just fine inside the base, but they don't really have the pushing power on the side of Nigma to finish.
Unless someone is buying a Desolator.
Back. He's got the E-Blade now done as well. Lift up, Pudge slowed, hook shot in. They're going to go in onto the Pudge. He's actually dropping a lot of HP. Miracle gets the hook connection, but the Will-O-the-Wisp actually interrupts the drag back. Phoenix gets dropped in the middle of the pack, and everyone's just going to quickly disengage. Tombstone finally got stolen, but Tanner does not even get the cast off because he does get taken down. They're all trying to disengage. Xantic does have the curse available. Not going to drop it in the middle of it. He's actually going to get tossed upon, and Xantic needs to just scurry away. Shad does get the TP away. Second Phoenix Egg was dropped in the process, so they don't have that one for the foreseeable future.
Undyne's going for the Hyperstone himself. Someone need to hit those racks.
Yeah, and Moonshard Gaming coming through. Which actually gets slightly counted because of Phoenix Egg. Interestingly enough. Okay. Jump in, going for Xantic. There's the Will-O-the-Wisp as well. Can he get a... The problem is he can't really get a connection for that curse. And Xantic's almost dead. Does get himself in towards the fountain at the very least.
Dire's
Shad
middle
on the
barracks
side.
are under attack.
Did Miracle just E-blade himself?
Oh, at Zentek, he micro the agonies, choose the bottle. Now he cannot fly.
Oh. That's
He really needs to pay attention on that. That can be game losing when defending the base. And buy the shard, mate. Buy the shard. You're gonna have buy. Oh no, buyback if he buys.
I did buy Dragon Lance recently.
Yeah,
as well.
that's why. Yeah, I've seen he had gold for the shard and buyback, but now.
Arcane Rune. Going in for some mail. Mind Control actually loses half his HP already. Will-O-the-Wisp again gets dropped. Mind Control is going to go in onto Xantic, who's just flying away from the engagement. Winter Curse is not available, unfortunately. Needs to get a good Splinter Blast off. J4 is dropping low. Chessie with the BKB trying to disengage. Hook is going to get dodged. Nice sidestep from the Timber Saw, and they get themselves away. Roche is up in 2 minutes and 15, but it feels like Nigma are just pushing back EU rejects the entire time. Chessie going on it. Mind control going on Chessie. Chessie's broken. He's in trouble. He gets the skewer back, but the first life is going to be gone. Coming back is going to be Mind Control. Kuro gets bursted down by Shad, though. Shad does have the Abyssal Blade and is going to go for the heal bomb. Jump onto Miracle. Dodges it slightly. Nicely dodged by Miracle, but Miracle's just going to get bursted down by Shad. He's looking for Mind Control immediately afterwards. Will-O-the-Wisp again getting dropped in the area. Phoenix Egg explodes. Shad is going to get taken down. Mind Control finds the kill secure, and Xantic is in trouble. He's going to Cold Embrace, trying to stay alive, but his teammates are all dead except for the Dawnbreaker. Buyback comes through. They're looking for Kuro, who's going for the Ancient alone. He's charging further forward, but again, the Will-O-the-Wisp from Sumil. He's constantly having those up and going. Can they get the kill onto Kuro? There is nothing left for Shad. He doesn't have his Starbreakers available. Kuro is dropping. He does almost get taken down. The Phoenix Second drop, then they don't have the attack speed to deal with the egg. Shad can't get into the fountain, and it looks like it is going to be all said and done here in favor of Nigma. The mean drop comes up big. It can't hold this back. At Xantic versus the world. They do have J4 in the progress as well, but yeah, he's just trying to bump out damage. Miracle even fountain diving to make sure he falters, and that is going to be the Ancient falling. What a game we got the privilege to cover here, Steve.